Hey, welcome to How It Plays. I'm your host, Anthony.
And I'm Francis. And today we are taking you through Founders of Teotihuacan.
All right, but before we dive into that, let's go check out the primer.
Founders of Teotihuacan centers around building your pyramid on your player board. Player boards have been divided into 4 quadrants, 2 of which are accessible for building each player turn. On their turn, players can choose either a build or influence action in one of 3 locations. Players place a number of action discs on a location to determine their action strength. A greater action strength allows for more powerful building actions, but once a stack has 4 action discs, no more can be placed that round.
So I'm going to put out 2 action discs on top of this guy. Even though this is a stack of 3, it actually acts as a stack of 4.
At the first location, players can build standard buildings within the bounds of the 2 quadrants where their architect is located. The action strength must be equal to or exceed the size of the tile. The influence action allows them to produce resources on their player board around all buildings. At the second location, players can build temples using depicted resources. Like buildings, players' action strength must be equal to or exceed the tile size, or else they pay the difference in additional resources. Players also get to choose a worship tile corresponding with the tile they built. The influence action allows them to activate one of their worship tiles. At the third location, players can build onto their pyramid. Building the pyramid awards victory points and additional bonuses. Influence at this location allows players to gain points and swap worship tiles. The 2 and 4 player game ends after just 4 rounds, while the 3 player game ends after 3 rounds. Points are awarded for masked tiles and tile placement, and players will want to try and maximize scoring by building temples in the same quadrant as matching pyramid tiles. If you love playing Teotihuacan but don't have the time or the game group for a full game, this small footprint tile laying game might be just what you need to complement your collection. But don't take our word for it. Find out now as we show you how it plays.
All right, welcome to the building site.
Welcome. Yes, I guess it is a building site, right?
For Teotihuacan.
Yeah, it's not really Teotihuacan.
Right.
Yet.
Not yet. And we're founding it, basically.
We are. We are the founders.
We are the founders. So we are building, I guess, the city of Teotihuacan.
Yeah,
in all of its glory.
Building some step pyramids.
Right. So we've got to build buildings, we've got to build temples, and we got to build this giant pyramid in the center, much in the Teotihuacan style, because that's what you do in Teotihuacan. So first, there's a couple of things we do before we need to jump into this game, though. So take a look at the table. Here's the setup. A couple things to note. So each of us has a player board. We were playing with side A, which is the generic side that everybody's the same.
Right.
Just because it's easier for demonstration purposes. We obviously have our center board. We have a, I guess it's like our architect.
Yeah.
And each player starts with their architect on a different sector around the board. Player 1 starting on top, player 2 starting to the right. And they're going to rotate every turn and be able to affect certain areas, right? We are at 0 victory points. We start with the center pyramid tile in there, which means nothing. It's just for building purposes. And we get 3 of these pyramid tiles as well, one of each color, that we're going to be able to place right before we start the game and collect rewards.
I know, very exciting.
So that's literally the first thing we have to do. And you can do this simultaneously.
Yes.
Because
we're not really going to grab too much from here.
No. But we are going to get either buildings or temples of different colors, or we could get a worship tile.
Yep.
Or a tiny little building.
I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to start by going here. So I'm going to cover up this temple. It's a green temple, so it's one of these guys. I'll reach.
Is it though?
It is. Oh wait, I'm not going to grab it from the other.
No, I will get you that from the supply.
But I do get to grab that worship tile. I don't know what it is because they're face down.
You have to get. So that's the thing about in the beginning of the game, you don't get to see the worship tiles, but you do get one. You get a worship tile of the associated color whenever you place a temple.
So this will give me 12 points when I activate it. If I can discard 10 resources, we'll see about that.
Okay, yeah. So, and like I said, we don't have to wait to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe I'll start down here. I'll place that there, and I get a blue temple. I got to get it from the box.
Yeah, I'm thinking about. Yeah, the only thing is when you're placing tiles in this setup phase, you can't cover these mask icons, so you have to be really cautious not to do that.
Yes.
Because that's a no-no.
Cannot do that. So I want to go there. I'm going to go here and build a... I'll go
you give me
build a gold building.
I don't really want to cover these up, but I don't know.
Keep doing grab
anyway.
those.
Yeah, can you grab me a blue tile?
Yeah.
And did you grab your worship tile for that?
I didn't. No, I did not grab that. I will grab that now. All right, I'll go over that in a minute. So I'm placing now. Here's the thing. When you normally build, you only can build on the side of the board where your architect is. But for this stage, you don't have to. It doesn't matter where your architect is. You can build anywhere you want on the board.
Your heart desires.
If you build a building that, put that out here. I think maybe I'll put it right there. If you build a building out here, you immediately place the resources on all of the orthogonally adjacent spaces of that type. So this is a gold building, so it produces gold.
Yes.
So I'm going to get myself lots and lots of gold.
I think I'm going to do the same thing.
Are you though? All right. So
can you grab me that exact same building?
Yeah, of course. Of course you are. There you go. And then final building. What do I want to do here? Now you can't build up on the second level unless you've got all the tiles that can support the tiles above it.
Right.
And you're going to need at least 3 to build one up, so you won't be able to do that.
We're not doing that now.
Not in the opening salvo.
Salvo.
You like that? All right, so what can I do here? So maybe I kind of want to get some infrastructure off the bat, but maybe I'll build another temple.
I want to build this in a wide open space.
I'll build this orange temple, and I'll put this guy here or here.
No. I'll put it here. Put it there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. I need a whole bunch of resources, though.
This. What do you need?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gold pieces, please.
Wow.
Thank you.
How many I give you?
I need 3 more. 1 more.
And there you go.
Perfect.
All right, so I've got my 2 temples out. So I got my 2 temple tiles, and I've got my gold building out that has now produced gold.
And so do I.
All right, and all of your buildings that produce, all your goods stay on the board. That's how you store them. So you've got to have space.
You do. Cool.
All right, so you are player 1 in a 2-player game. Each of us is going to have 6 action discs that we're going to be playing out to these 2 locations.
Yep.
For a 2-player game. So there's a lot of markings on the board to let you know what not to do for 3 and 4-player games because it marks it specifically. And there's also a certain amount of tiles that are in the offer for the round. We're going to be playing through 4 rounds. There is only 1 of each building type and 2 of each temple type for the purposes of that. Once we place our tiles, the next thing we do is now reveal these offers. Yep. So
yeah, I think those are upside down.
They are...
like the whole stack.
That's all right. Well, there's definitely mixed because I shuffled them up really good. All right, so we're going to put these out. This is our new offer, and we'll be able to get these if we put any more temples out. All right, there we go. Okay, so being player 1, you can put your 1 to 3 tokens out on whatever action you'd like to take first.
Yes.
So go right ahead.
Okay, I'm going to start off big. Going big.
You going to go
here.
big? I'm going to go home.
Going big. So the way this works is we put our action discs out, and we can... you can only build up to a height of 4, so you can put out as many as you want to, but again, we're limited to how many action discs we have. So I'm going to put out 2 action discs on top of this guy.
Okay.
Because I'm going to take this, actually, a build action. But the bonus that I'm going to get for being the first to place on this spot is that my stack gets amplified by 1.
Amplified
so I get,
by 1.
Plus 1. So even though this is a stack of 3, it actually acts as a stack of 4. So there's that.
Okay. So
I get a power of 4. I'm going to do a build action. I also get a point.
The bonus chip
for that.
counts as 1.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. So
And
you're
I'm
going
gonna
to
take
take
this.
the stone quarry.
Yup. And again, my architect is here, so I can build here or in here.
Yep.
I'm going to put that right like that.
Now I can forego the bonus quite simply on my turn.
You don't have
and
to
I can
take
just
the
throw
bonus.
1 token up there.
Right, exactly.
But that would be a waste because I'm not going to. There's nearly
Well, you don't get the bonus.
Well, I know. There's no bonus, but I would get a power of 4 building. But there's only
Yeah.
one power of 4 building out there.
It's a good building,
I
though.
don't really need it.
Okay.
So I could put 2 out there and take this bonus, which is a point and a good. Mm-hmm. Now, anytime you get goods, you can put them anywhere in your board.
Right.
So I will take a power. It's a power of 3 because of the bonus tile. So I will take a stone.
Okay.
And I'll just place it out here on my board. But I'm going to take the wood building of 3. So this has to go on this side of my board. But now I can cover any of these
Yeah, the masks.
masks if I want to.
As you should.
As you darn well should. Now we're just going to keep taking turns until we run out of discs.
So I'm going to go here, and that's going to be a power 4 action. And I'm going to take this.
Oh.
And I'm going to put it right here.
Well, actually, you know what? I forgot to put my woods out.
Boop. Yeah. And I'm going to need 1, 2, 3 gold, please.
Oh, I'm probably going to build him there. The thing is, you can't build them diagonal, and you want to be able to put your woods on empty spaces around your building.
Right.
What do you need?
I need 3 gold, please.
3 gold? 1, 2.
And since I completely covered up that that gold mask like area,
Yeah.
I get to take the first gold
First
mask.
gold mask. How exciting.
Very exciting. Your turn.
Oh.
Oh, and I completely forgot to do this. We're moving.
Oh, yeah.
This is like we laughed when we first read the rule book. It's like, who's gonna forget to move their architect?
Yeah.
But you
What did
forget
you
to do
build?
it a lot. So I built this first for my first action,
Yeah. And then
which actually means I can't build that there.
you can. It's in your zone. It's just crossing
But it's
2
not
zones.
entirely in these zones, in these 2 zones.
Oh, yeah. You're crossing into...
Yeah, so I actually can't do that.
See, she's already cheating.
I'm already cheating on this game. So I'm going to have to take that back.
Yep. You can only build in the zones that your architect has access
And
to.
move your guy too, because you didn't move him either.
Because I didn't go yet.
Oh. Move him at the end of your turn. It makes
All right,
it easier.
Tell you
can
what,
do
I'll
that.
move him there. Does that make you feel better?
Yeah.
Maybe you need to worry about your architect.
My architect is a busy guy, okay?
Yeah.
He's a busy, busy man.
So what now?
All right, so
Wow, this changes things.
this does change things. I'll probably stay where I'm at.
And just build something else.
And actually, I'm going to do... Yeah, I could build something else. I could build this for 3.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. And just get, like, lots more gold.
Okay.
So I'll still get 3 gold, so just keep those out.
Very good.
Thank you.
Now you can move your dude.
Yes.
All right, so I am down here. What do we want to do? We want to build, most likely. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll probably... So what I could do is I could build, so for 1... Yeah, I have to calculate how many I want to do. So I'm going to do I'm going to build one of these. So that's going to give me 2 points.
Did you take your point for going here?
Did I get a point for that?
Yeah, you always get a point for these.
Okay, so I got 3 points then. So I'm going to put 3 guys there, so it's actually a strength of 4, which you need for those. It's going to cost me 2 gold and a wood. It would have cost me an extra gold if I did not pay the full 4 action cost, which I'm like, maybe I should pay 1 less and pay an extra gold. To me, that's worth it.
So I'm over here.
Yeah. No, I'm going to be moving over here, so you're actually ahead. You should be ahead of me.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I'm always ahead of you, so I'm here.
You're just moving there.
I'm
That's
just-
fine. Okay. You're just moving.
No. I just moved here. I'm going to be moving here at the end of my turn.
Oh.
So because this is my second action, right? I started here, now I'm here. Only my second action on the board.
Yeah.
So I'm going to build a temple. I paid all my gold and my wood for it. And I'm going to choose probably green. And go here. And that's going to get me this. Actually, no, I take these from the box. Whenever I grab from here.
Yeah.
That's where it gets a little, you gotta pay attention.
Yeah, because those are limited. They'll get refreshed.
Yeah,
but...
so oh man, I don't want a green.
No?
No, because it's down here, because that's where my architect is, and it's really not beneficial.
Yeah.
For me to do a green down here. I kind of need a blue. So maybe I won't go there. That doesn't really help me. Unless I take a red. Yeah. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. So what I'll do is then... I should have built it. I want to build a temple. I'll build a green, no, a blue temple then. Yes, we'll do blue. So I'll go here and I'll take this build action. So it's going to give me a free build action. So it's a power of 3.
Okay.
Right? Actually, I needed to go one more for a power of 4. Because I'm going to build this guy. Oh, he's stone. I don't have stone. This is not working out well.
Why wouldn't you go here? And that way you have a 4 plus 1.
Because I don't have any stone. I can't build those temples anyway.
Oh, you can't build...
That's why. But I could just put one here and then get a power of 4 and then build this guy.
Yeah, you can always build under.
Call it a day.
Okay.
So I will build him. I guess I'll just build him right here. And just throw some stone out. Okay, that's it for me. Your go.
You're good now?
Yeah, now I move my guy.
Move your guy, okay. All right, so that's out.
Yeah, nobody's
Yeah, I can't even go there to do influence action, actually.
Nope.
That's stinky. I could get my 12 points and just trash all my gold right now.
Yeah, is it worth it?
Idea. No, I don't think so. I don't have any wood, so I can't build those either.
Yeah, that's
I'm in exactly the same boat that you are right now because I don't have any stone either.
You spent all your stone?
Oh no, actually I never got stone for placing this.
Oh man.
So
when
I
did
get
you place
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My first action.
And you never got stone for it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I do have stone. Okay. All right. So I could build something here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a lot of wood buildings to give you all those points.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go here. I'll do a strength of 3.
3, yeah.
So that I can get rid of like these 2 and build that blue building or the blue temple. This guy.
That's a strength of 4.
Yeah, because I'm here, but it's the plus 1.
Okay.
So, and I could put that like here, like that. Yeah, like that. And then take this one.
All right.
Flip it. And then move my guy. Boop.
All right, so then I'll do a 3 plus 1 for 4. And also build a blue for 2 stone. 1, 2. And I have to build it over in this region.
Let me see. I always forget to take my point for doing that.
Maybe I'm thinking maybe I should grab the green. Even though I paid more than it's worth. I want it in this sector. And I'll take 8 resources for 9 points. Yeah, why not? Okay. And then I move. Your go.
All right, I've got 1 left. So I'm going to go here and just grab 2 points.
Okay.
1, 2. And then I'll take the influence action
Okay.
down here and just go up 1 for 2 more points.
Okay.
And this also allows me to swap out one of my worship tiles. But
I wish they could see all your worship tiles.
oh,
'cause
you
they
can't see my
probably
worship tiles.
would love to know what you
Sorry.
actually have.
Sorry, everybody. There we go. I'll keep what I've got. It's fine.
Okay. So that actually ends the round because I
Yeah.
pass and then you're going to pass. Obviously, you don't have any more actions. So then this actually is going to come down here. We all lose a disc.
Yes.
So you take your discs back and we permanently lose a disc. So we are only going to have 5 now for this next round.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Yep.
All right, and now we have to refill the board.
Yep. All right, let's
Okay,
refresh.
so I will shuffle these, or you can shuffle these up here. So I take the 3 bonus tiles that you have off to the side for a 2-player game, shuffle them all up, and bring out 2 more for each. I'm going to refill the offer. So remember, it's just 1 building of each type.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, there you go.
You good?
Yep. And then the temples.
All right, which one do we need? A green
We
and a
need
blue?
a green and blue.
All right, so there's a green and a blue because there's 2 of each in this player count. And that's it.
Yep. Good.
All right, last thing is player marker, and we are good to go. So remember, we're starting out with 5 now instead of 6.
Yes,
So,
yes.
all right, so I'm up in this region. What do I want to do here? I definitely want to build a pyramid. So I will take the build pyramid action. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, now building pyramid is a cost of 3. Cost of 4, rather.
Cost of 4, yeah.
So I would have to pay an extra gold if I only put 3 down. So I'm going to put 2 here, plus that bonus is 3. So I have to pay extra. So it's going to cost me 3 gold. 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2 plus the 3rd plus a wood to build a temple. Yep. I'm going to build a green temple. All right. Reminder, I get 2 points just for building a green temple. 1, 2. I get to, green pyramid. I get to build a green temple because I put it on the green temple. So I get one of these. Actually, I don't get it from here. I get it from the supply. And I have to put it somewhere up here. Now I can put it right here and cover up all of the pink, which earns me the top pink idol.
There you go.
Boom. And it's also going to earn me one of these, which I'll take this guy. Flip that.
And you got your 2 points for the
I got my 2 points.
pyramid? Okay.
But my bonus was take an influence action.
Right.
So I can do one of these, and I will take this one, which is get 3 points and do a build action.
Oh, okay. Wow, nice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's good. That's
Wow, the opportunities are just massive. So I think what I'll do is probably take
And you have to put your
Gold.
action discs out,
a gold building. What do you mean put them out?
or no?
I put them out.
No, I mean like to do your build action.
No, I don't. It's just a free action. And you
Oh.
can take it from anywhere.
Okay.
So I will take this and get gold. I would have to pay resources
Yeah.
for sure,
Right.
but these buildings don't cost resources. Five, and I covered up all of the gold idol heads, so I get the top gold idol head.
This one.
Yes, thank you.
Nice. Well done.
That's my turn.
Okay, move your man.
Oh yeah, here he goes. He's over here now.
Okay. right. Well, how am I going to top that?
I don't know. Top hat.
Top hat. I kind of wanted to build a pyramid tile as well. Oops. But I don't know. I just don't know. My guy's over here. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. So I'll cover this up. Boop. And actually, I guess I'll put 2 on there.
For a total of 3 power.
For 3 power. And it is a build action, so I can build something.
Build action afterwards. Yeah.
I can do that now.
Huh? Before or after? All right. So before you do that, I just realized that when you do a build action as a reward, it has to be the same strength of the action you took.
Yeah.
I took a 4 building. I'll just add another disc there.
Okay.
And now it's a 4, just to make it right. Because I would only be able to put a 3. I'm just doing the math.
Okay.
And I always think these are 3, actually, when I look at them for whatever reason.
I can say like 3 points.
I think that's why. So, just
I'm
my
doing
weird
what
math.
I can to help you out.
Yes.
Okay, so I went here. I have to pay 2 gold. 1, 2. Actually, I'll pay 1 and like 2. And a wood. Oh, wait, I'm not going to do that yet. Because what I'm going to do first is do my building. So I have a power of 3 that I can use to build. And I will put down like, I could use this guy, right?
Yeah.
And he could go like maybe here, like that. And I'll get 1, 2, 3. Or maybe I should go here and get a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take 5 wood, please. Just give me 4 because I'm going to spend one of those
To build
on
right
my
now.
pyramid building.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool.
So the pyramid building is going to cost you 1, 2, 3 gold and a wood. So you owe 3 gold.
Yes, 3 gold and a wood. So I paid that, and this is going to be 1, 2, 3 gold.
And you already paid your wood, so you're good. So which one would you like?
I'm going to take this one.
All right.
So it's 2 points.
2 points.
And he's going to go right. Maybe. So I was thinking maybe here. I want to go here. This one. Cover up that guy. Come here. He's stuck. Okay, so I covered up the little brown one. Which
You're going to get the small wood building here.
I don't know if I want to do that. It's so cheap, you know what I mean?
You're so cheap.
So cheap. But the cool thing about it is that I would be able to use this to score these 2. You know what I mean? As opposed to just this one. But if you go there, you get like this nice hefty thing. But that's okay.
All right.
Okay, anyway. And I get one of these worship tiles. So it's this. This times this equals points.
Sure.
I like that.
Something times something equaling points.
It's blue buildings. Blue temples times stone equals
stones
points.
and points.
So I placed that. I got my pyramid points. I covered up this little one, but I get that from the supply because it came from my board.
Yeah, which one is it?
It's the little brown one.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, and I can put that anywhere here. And I think I will put it like maybe here, like this.
Okay.
And I'll take 1, 2, 3 more wood.
3 woods. All right. What are we going to do?
And move my guy.
So many options here. So I'm going to go ahead and put one here. And that will give me a power of 4, so I can build a pyramid. It's only going to cost me 2 gold. 1, 2, and a wood. 1. See that?
More pyramids.
Yeah, why not? I'm on this side now, so I have to only build over here, which is not great, but it's not terrible either. So So I'll build a blue one. And I'll put it right up here. It's going to be 2 points and one of those little baby buildings.
Okay.
1, 2. And the little baby buildings are up here. So you could take a wood one or a stone one. And I'll take, maybe I'll take the wood one. And I could put that anywhere in this region. And I guess right here looks like a good place. And I will bring out one. Maybe I'll put it down here to get the most wood out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's it. Your go.
Okie doke. I'm going to go here. So that's a power of 3, but it doesn't matter because I'm taking influence action.
Yep.
And I'm going to get 2 of these guys.
All right, what do you
want?
want?
And I'll take 2 wood buildings, please.
2 wood buildings. There you go.
Thank you. And they're going to go right here. Don't you move your thing yet. I know you've got big plans.
I didn't move my guy. He's down there now.
I need 1 wood. And the way this works is that, like, I have these other 2 adjacent areas. I could theoretically switch out my wood for one of those other resources, but I'm not going to. So I covered this. I covered all the purples, so I get the purple mask.
All right, what else?
And I think that is it.
No, I thought you were doing more.
Well, no, but I have, these little things. And you start jumping into your move. Lose all my points. Forget to move my architect.
Well,
It's a mess.
yeah, that's true.
All right, take your turn.
All right, so... Well, I guess I kind of want to do an influence action, right? That would make the most sense.
Sure.
Because it'll be the cheapest. Because if I build a temple down here, I mean, I could, because they're expensive unless I go green, which, going green is always
a good idea.
for the environment. But if I go like here and I take 2 points.
God bless you.
Thank you. 2 points. And I take the influence action, which is that. It's triggering one of these guys. Now I can give 8 of any resource and get 9 points. So I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. 8 resources. And 9 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot of points.
That's good.
Yep. So just worship that tile. And it's your turn.
Move your guy.
He's over here now.
And I will do something similar. So I'm going to go here. I get a resource of any type. So I'll take I will actually take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's not really worth it. I'll take a stone anyway. That's fine.
Thank you.
Okay. And then I'm going to cash in I can put this anywhere. I can put it right there. And I'm going to cash in this guy, which is multiply your blue buildings times your stone, which I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a total of
9 points.
12 points, but it's max 9. So,
Yep. So you got the max.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, and I pass.
Okay, and I have 1 more chip left. So, have one of my pyramids.
No, you're not doing that, and you're not moving up that influence track either.
No, I'm definitely not.
Guess you're building.
But I could build. I could build something. Where am I? Here? No, I'm down here now.
Yeah.
Or I could. Go there. Build more stuff. Yeah, I think I'll do this. So I'll go there, and I'm just going to grab 2 more of these guys. I'll take 2 woods again.
Okay.
Thanks. And I'm going to cover this and this. I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 wood. And that purple mask, the second one.
Oh, okay. That's yours. And move your little dude, so now you're actually even with me on the left.
Yep.
And that's the end of the round, so we move this. We lose another token.
I know.
So it's getting even thinner. And we bring ours back.
This is no good.
All right, so we're going to reshuffle. I'm going to refill the pyramids.
Our building offer here.
Yeah, pyramids and buildings. We didn't build any temples that round.
I know.
We need a...
Ooh. Ooh. Interesting.
Okay. And there's that. Your next player. And there we go.
All right, cool.
All right, now that we're all set up, we're going to go ahead and play through rounds 3, rounds 4.
Yes.
And then we'll come back and show you how we...
and we'll come back to score.
To score this out. Yes.
I was trying to make a rhyme.
No. I see what you did there. All right, so we'll see you in a bit. All right, folks, welcome back. So we just finished the 4th round. And as you see, we are on the Eclipse token. So whenever you finish the round where you're sitting on the Eclipse token, the game is over.
Yes.
And we go right to final scoring. There's
I would get fired if I was actually a founder of Teotihuacan. They'd be like,
maybe.
Go.
Yeah, they definitely don't let you build all the pyramid, but you do get some of it. Now, final scoring is really, really straightforward. You just score every one of your quadrants.
Right.
Based on the pyramid tile color matching whatever temples you have in that quadrant.
Exactly. Yeah, so let's go. I guess we can go quadrant by quadrant.
Yeah, so start in your upper left. What do you have?
Upper left, I have an orange pyramid tile, which is not going to score because there's no orange tiles. I have 2 green tiles that will score 2 points because they're on the bottom for each tile that I have that's green. So 2, 4 there.
So 2 times 2 is 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sure is.
Yep. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 green tiles and 1, 2, 3 that are on the lower level. So those only count for 2. So 2.
8.
What's that?
2, 4, 6, 8.
So 8, 8, and 8 is 24. Right?
Wait, what?
So each of these tiles is worth 8 points.
Oh, I actually get more than 4 then.
Yeah, so you get 2 points. So 2 times 2 is 4.
I get
times
4
2 is
per,
4.
so I get 8 more.
Yep.
Or 4 more.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I actually get 3 times 4, right?
Yeah.
So basically I get 2. This is worth 2 points per temple.
Yeah.
So 8 points per
Times 3, it's 24.
24.
Yeah.
Right? And then 3 points times 4 is another 12.
Right.
36 points.
That's crazy.
30. So that's 86
Nice.
for that quadrant.
Yes, that's good.
So then we go to the next quadrant. What do
Okay.
you score?
So next one, still no orange. I have 2 points in green tiles.
2 points in green.
So,
I have just 2 points in blue because this blue is in this quadrant. So 2 points in blue.
okay.
Next
Down
one?
here, I've got 2, 4, 6 because I only have 1 blue tile down here.
So 2 points each.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, and I have 1 tile for my pyramid, but I have 2 of these, so they're worth 2 points each.
So you get 4 points.
4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and final
And then
quadrant.
final, I get 2 points for each of these, so that's 4. 4.
And that's it, right?
That's it. Yeah.
All right, so I get actually no. Yeah, you already counted that green when you did
Yeah,
that
and this
quadrant.
is actually
For
like
what's in that
I
lower
screwed
quadrant,
myself
yeah.
because I put this here, so I couldn't build
You couldn't build anything.
anything that spanned the 2.
So I do
bad
happen to
idea.
have 1 orange and 1 orange crossing in.
Yes.
So that does give me 2 points.
2
So
points.
there it is. 84 points
Yeah, not so bad.
to 86.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, 94
Not-
points.
yeah, 94
to
to
86. Really close.
Yeah, pretty close, considering I didn't build many pyramids.
Well, no, you
I did build some.
But you
I
get the
built
points either during or after. But let's
yeah,
talk
let's
about
talk
it.
about it.
All right, there you have it. The founders of Teotihuacan.
Right here.
Or the
Founders.
founders of T game, right?
Founders of this tea game.
This T game, this
Yeah.
particular T. I am the founder.
Yes. Okay. Didn't miss
The flounder. The flounder of Teotihuacan. Is that what the loser is in this game?
that. I think you're hungry for dinner.
Maybe.
Yeah, so Founders of Teotihuacan, this was really interesting because anytime we have these like these big games that we like to play.
Oh, you know what? We forgot to add up our.
Oh my goodness,
You might have actually won this game.
Wait a minute, hold on. Stop the tape.
So,
Can we add these up really fast?
Yeah, 7 points. So I'm at 21. What do you got?
I've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 20.
I beat you by a point.
A point! Ah!
Still the founder and still the flounder. All right, we're good. You're floundering everywhere.
Okay.
So just to get it right, though, we did have to do that.
Yeah, I don't think there's many flounders in Teotihuacan. It'd be like
very
warm.
I don't mean flounder as a fish. I mean flounder as in floundering, the verb.
Anyway, so whenever we get these games that are kind of smaller packaged versions of larger games that we do enjoy, because we like these crunchy strategies.
Yeah.
I'm always a little bit reserved because you never know if you're going to get that same big game experience.
Big game feeling, big game punch.
From, a small, kind of a smaller version. It's like, is it going to be watered down? That's like my biggest question. And with this being a tile laying game, I think we've come off of a lot of tile laying games that are much simpler in kind of strategy and rules and things. So we were like, at least for me, I was like, is this going to be like a bear to learn and not as fun?
Yeah.
And that was absolutely not the case.
Not the case. No. This was actually quite easy to learn.
Yeah,
to be quite
really
honest.
was.
And I think if you were to just describe a Teotihuacan light game and took out the whole dice rondelle, this is what I would envision.
Yeah.
Like something that's really just boiled down to, you're just laying tiles and you're not really trying to fill the board, which is good because you don't have to think too spatially here. You do have some wiggle room, except if you run into an issue where you block yourself off from getting any temple points.
Exactly, which it was silly of me, but...
But otherwise, I mean, you do have a lot of freedom on the board, which the game moves very quickly. And
It
And
does.
it really ramps up towards the end because you have less actions. You can kind of stretch them out with your resources, but you still only get 3 actions at most in the last round.
Right, exactly.
So you do have to really pick and choose how you want to finish because that last round is really just how do you want to score.
Right.
And
what I really enjoyed was the fact that you can take an action and it could just be like the action, like I'm going to take an influence action and get 2 of these pieces.
Right.
But if you're smart about it, you can really maximize those actions. And that for me is the challenge in this game and why I want to keep playing it over and over because it's quick, but you can sort of go in and see like, okay, how can I get the most amount of stuff done in the least amount of turns? And that is for me the feeling of a Euro, which is what I enjoy about that style of game.
For sure.
And that was 1000% delivered here.
Okay.
So
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree 100%. I think like aesthetically, this is definitely, it has the look and feel of Teotihuacan.
Yes.
Now, I know we both weren't in love with the aesthetics of Teotihuacan, but I think as far as the gameplay and the mechanics and the feel of the game, I do enjoy it. I just think from an art perspective, it's very simple.
Yeah.
And that may work for some people, that may not work for some people. Me, I enjoy a lot more flair in my games. I like them to just pop visually.
Right.
So it's definitely a little more on the bland side for me personally to look at, but I think it serves its purpose.
Yes. Well, I think it's very I think it meets the theme of the game because if you go to Teotihuacan or you like imagine them building these pyramids and things, it probably was very muted, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Things like that. But one thing I understand because it's tile laying, but I probably would have wanted more is like height to the pyramid.
Yeah, like chunky
and
plastic
I know
pieces.
That's a really tough ask because it's a small box game intended to be played with tiles.
Yeah.
You just you don't necessarily get that feel like in Teotihuacan where you're actually sort of
you've
building
got this
it.
rising pyramid, but I don't think you're ever like
I
going to
don't
get
think
to
that's
the
the
end
point.
of building the full pyramid in
No,
this.
that's not the intent.
Yeah,
That's
and I
not
think in the real
point.
Teotihuacan, you're all contributing to one big pyramid.
Exactly,
And
right.
that to me makes more sense to
Yeah.
have that rising out of the center of the board, where this is kind of like it's just there for scoring purposes. At the end.
The other thing that we continued to get caught up on was moving this
Yeah,
architect.
remembering to move that dude.
And again, it's one of those things you read in the rule book. They have a special note that's like, do not forget to do this. Check on other players. Make sure they're doing it. But it does get kind of confusing, especially because you can't determine where you should be any other way because you can spend as many action discs as you want on your turn. Well,
and sometimes your build action doesn't have to necessarily relate to where your architect is. So
if you're using, exactly.
If you have like some other way to do it, and it's like, it can kind of get a little confusing if you're not paying attention.
Right.
That's all. Just one thing to note. That's just one of the things that can get a little clunky, but
otherwise,
I think it's a solid game, solid package.
For sure.
If you don't want the long 2+ hour game of Teotihuacan full box version, this is a great, like much less. So you could probably bang this out with 2 people in like half an hour if you really just moved.
Yeah, if you really
just kind of just went through it and you were really good at it and you really knew the rules, you had it all down, you knew the iconography, and the iconography is very basic, straightforward. There's not too much of it, and I think that's
and once you understand the strategy too.
Yeah.
Because I think it's one of those games that's easy to teach, but it's not easy necessarily to master.
Yeah, I think so. There's
because you make silly mistakes, and you have to understand like how impactful building like you did, like you maximized that one quadrant, got 36 points. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's massive.
I spent my game doing a lot of worship.
Yeah.
So it's balanced in that way, which is fun. And a good thing to see, I think. So
I agree. Yeah. I do appreciate the different strategies you can employ, and usually with Euros, there's the whole score during the game versus score after the game, and then usually somewhere in between, you're both fighting for that final points.
Exactly.
But not one person is shooting, way ahead, because both strategies typically work, and that's how you kind of find a game that's been balanced in such a way that if you decide to go a different route during the game, it's not going to crush you at endgame when somebody, punches 36 points for one quadrant.
Exactly.
Right? So
right.
that's all.
Yeah.
But all right, anything else?
I think that's it. Yeah. That's all for me.
Excellent. So we hope you enjoyed the video. We hope you see you next time,
and we hope to see you next time.
Hope to see you next time. And there it is. That's it.
All right. We'll see ya.
Bye.